I'm on a fantastic journey to look for the origins of life. I shall be travelling not only around the world, but back in time to try and build a picture of what life was like in that very early period.
It will be a journey full of wonders. Parts of it were unknown until only a few years ago. In 50 years of program making, I've been lucky enough to explore the living world in all its splendour and complexity. Now I'm off to explore the origins of all this, to look for the very first living creatures that appeared on the planet. In recent years, scientists have unearthed dramatic evidence of what those first creatures were like. We can also find clues in living animals. From the moment they appeared to the time that they took their pioneering steps on land, we can deduce how animals acquired bodies that moved. Eyes that saw, and mouths that ate. And we can understand how those first organisms laid the foundations for modern animals as we know them today.
Hello, old boy. How are you?
Including you and me. The history of life can be thought of as a many-branched tree, with all species alive today related to common ancestors down near the base. The 5 kingdoms of life, the main branches, were established early on. Bacteria, protists, amoeba-like creatures, fungi, plants, and animals. That, for me, is the most fascinating question of all. How and when did they first appear?
All right, guys, I guess we're going to start here. Let me take that off there. All right, guys, what's up, man? We're going to start the show here. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. All right, man. You know, we've been waiting for the Red Moss mods to come out, and he's taking his time on that. He's probably putting in all kinds of cool little Easter eggs for us. But there is a Woody Montana put out his mod last night. I looked at it just briefly for a moment, and it seemed to be okay, working and stable. It just looks like he's just updated the same old mods. Nothing changed, I don't think. I speculate. So we got those on right there, and I've got a consumerism mod on there from Winter TP. Just I knew there was some new Twitch drop stuff like that. I don't know if that was in there yet, if he hasn't updated them or anything, but I'm sure we'll see something soon. I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, without further ado, I think we're just going to go right into that. That's my mods selection right there for you guys. We're going to come out of that, and let's go right into playing some No Man's Sky. Slightly modded. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything's going to be stable for us this morning. We can get something going. Yeah. How did you guys like the BBC intro thing, man? Those are some cool videos where I take cool BBC videos and, well, we just strap them right on over to No Man's Sky theme. I think it's cool. Alright, what are we going in here for? I've been going right into my normal here. Let's turn that down a little bit there. Alright, alright, alright. There we go. That's not too bad, right? Good levels? They sound good. I actually have the headphones on. Okay, so I think I've been going into normal here just to... Or should we go in creative? We more into traveling around. I guess that's what we want to see. I mean, let's go into our creative here. That file right there has been giving me a hard time, so that's why I'm giving it a cross-eyed look right now. I'm wondering if I'm gonna regret that decision. All right, there we go. Yeah, but we're talking about that intro there. The BBC intro in the beginning was fun to do. I did a few of those. I'm gonna call them reruns. We're gonna rerun those. It's my channel. I do what I want. We're gonna have reruns. BBC. It's got what's his name? Every year. What's that guy's name? I can't think of his name, man. Gosh, what a brain fog I got this morning. I love that guy too. Can't think of his name. Holy shnikes. Right off of the rip. We got eaten by a dang sandworm. Did you guys see that? Scared the geck secretions right out of me. Oh, this place is looking cool. Alright, well, we're already doing really good here now, man. We just chill out here for a little while. Gosh. Look at this place. What's up, buddy? Oh, he's cute. Let's feed him. There we go. He's small. He's a little dude. Just like little gecko over there. I shrunk him down too. Look at him. He's actually a little bit smaller than he should be. I think they're like defaulted at like a 0.8 or something, or 0.6. I think I took him to a 0.4. It just looks cool when you're all immersed like that, you know? Everything looks really big. It gives the game a grander scale, you know? Just this little geck and some big old grass running around. It's wicked. Talking about an infestation there. Is that my little buddy following me still? Did I lose you? Oh, he took a poop. Alright, I'll wait. I didn't know you were busy, buddy. Ooh. How you... Hey. Watch it there. And it's got to be my favorite song on, too, out of all the, Oh, yeah, then it ends. That's kind of epic. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, every planet's going to be really crazy. This won't be just the only one. We're going to go and see a lot of really cool stuff. We're going to be hanging out here for a little bit this morning, so grab a cup. Holy shnikes. Grab a cup of coffee and some toilet paper and a fresh pair of underwear, because what the hell is going on? Oh my god, what is happening, man? I'm in a nest, bro. I'm in a nest. I pissed them off. What do I do? Let's choose your own adventures. Anybody help me out here, man? What should we do? Should we retaliate and fire upon these guys? Or do I respect their space and turn around and go? I want to respect their space, but do we want to poke to the hive and see what happens? I don't know. Oh, that's it? I can pop out more. Am I gonna get some like... Oh, then I'm gonna leave, man. They're just babies. They're just little baby sandworms. I got no problem with sandworms, man. Is it gonna spit at me? Let's go over here and check it out. Oh shit! This is a family channel. I'm trying to keep it kosher. I didn't know it was gonna come right at me though. Oh, we gotta let's get a high def recording of this too. Hold up a second. Let me get in there. This is great. This is great footage. This is my babies. Look, this is my babies. Oh, they're so cute. Can I feed them? The little one, he came right at my face. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, dude. They're good. They're good this morning. This is if you're on PC, man, Woody, Montana. just updated his old. It redoes the game, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's fairly extensive and very extreme, and I love it. He's in my top 3. It's Woody Montana, Red Moss, and gosh, I don't know. Well, Lasagna, Brit Free. All right, I have a top 5. But the top 3 too, yeah, definitely. Red Moss, Lasagna, and Woody Montana. Man, and he does terrain so well. He does the stuff with the terrain that I like, that kind of goes back to like an E3 style when we see because we'll see that later on too. We're gonna see like these veiny stuff weaving out, like the big old land bridges that you would see way back in the day. Oh shit! There's Mom. There went Mom. Now that makes me want to find a cave of sorts and see what kind of trouble we can get into, because it's been fairly wicked. So that's marked over there, isn't it? Is that... Let me get back up here if I can. There you go. Ooh, took a hit. One-eyed worms. He says, beware the one eye. There we go. They're cute. Jim, Bob, settle down. We've got company. Clean this mess up. Alright, let's call it in. I'm gonna call it time of death. Is this the haddocks? No, that's not the haddocks. It's my shiz. I should call the haddocks in. You guys gotta see the blasters on that thing. It's a Twitch drop ship. Stupid Discord going off, man. Excitement's going on over there on the Red Moss channel. Huh. They still got the name from the mod on there. That's crazy. Summon Corrupted Drone. Summon the TIE Phantom. It's hilarious. The police thingy. I wonder if I go get the mod and put it back on. It probably works, I bet. So, a lot of those little mods that are just singly doing their own little thing tend to work. And I think the file system didn't change from what I was reading last night. I mean, obviously there were some big changes and it's going to cause a conflict. What's up, guys? Blast them. It's because I love you. Alright, where are we going? Where are we at? And what the hell is all over the seat of this cockpit? Little Geck, have you been secreting in here again? It's my first day. Alright, we're in the number 19 is Dorjung. Let's say that one more time. Is Dorjung. Well, that's how I say it anyway. I don't know how anybody else says it. This is my home. I own this place. I own number 19. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to turn my damn... I'm gonna have to get rid of Discord, man. I can't stand it. I hate stuff like this. I'm gonna have to get the notifications off. I'm just gonna undo it. What is he announcing? Oh, super vehicles. Oh, we should go get that really quick. You want to go download Red Moss's super vehicles really quick and go ham on it? It might be fun. We'll hang out for a minute, man. They got all kinds of cool planets to go explore right now. Right now, we got all kinds of different biomes and different. Well, there's an empty planet. I've been meaning to get to one. Is it going to be low atmosphere? That's what I want. Molten Moon. Interesting. It doesn't really matter where we go. It's going to be crazy and different. I'm trying to make it as cool as the last planet, though. It's going to be hard to beat. Going to be hard to beat that infested Xeno planet, because that thing was infested. No, it's not where I'm going. Now, see, now you got all these other points of interest in space that want to take your cursor. Like, if that wasn't already an issue, we can count on it to be even more so now. The space lines too. I had a mod on last night that takes the space lines off, and I didn't know that I was going to enjoy it that much. And now that I look at these little space lines in there, they are displeasing. It's usually not little things like that that really stand out to me in a mod, man. But that's a big one right there. I don't like these trail lines. They look so much better. It's way cleaner just to go. It's also nice to have a pulse warp mod too, and not spend 45 seconds pulsing over somewhere, and to be somewhere in 5. That is going to happen probably in the next couple days. There is one that's working, well, sort of. I mean, you get there quickly, you just can't land, and you like bounce off the planet and stuff like a ping pong ball. It's really extreme. It's kind of fun, but you just can't land or do anything. And I couldn't even go in the space station or anything. It's Winter TP's movement, pulse movement. If you want to have a little bit of fun at the cost of needing to reset and take the mod back out, that is you can put that on your list of interesting things to do. Look at that terrain, boys and girls. Look at that terrain. Look at that big ass tree. The terrain is what I'm talking about here, guys. Extreme. Oh my goodness. Let's land this baby. We can run right along the edge of this little plateau here. And we got a wicked view. Off to the right hand side we've got a wicked looking canyon. Oh man, this is what I've been waiting for, folks. Solid gameplay. We haven't crashed. Everything's stable. We're running mods, looking good. The game is actually done. Thank you everybody out there. The real heroes were the beta testers that came in after all the hype and after everything else, and they actually fixed the game and enabled Hello Games to use them as free interns to actually get the game running and back together again. Thank you guys. Unknowingly. Especially the new ones. If you just bought the game and you found yourself being a beta tester in the last couple days, I am sorry that Hello Games and Sean Murray can't come out there and just say, hey guys, we need some help, man. We're about to put an update out. I would put my hands up and I'd be like, yo, Sean, bro, I wanna beta test this thing with you, man. Let me be the first one to jump up there and just pour my heart and soul and to fixing this game, man. If he could just ask us, that would be super cool. But thank you to all the players who went out there and did this. The ones that knowingly had to do it, the old players know, but the new players are kind of, you gotta get sucked into this love-hate circle of life. It's the circle of life. That's this game. It really is. Anyway, We got some wicked terrain here, though. It is looking very good. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to see any planet on today's stream that you've seen before quite like it. It's all going to be different. This terrain right here is wicked, friends. Let's drop down. Oof. I'm trying to do it gracefully, but we didn't. We didn't succeed. The dead trees are a nice little touch. Where's that big one at? There was like a huge one, wasn't there? I mean, that one's pretty big off in the distance. I have a feeling we're going to have a really nice sunrise, too. It's going to be coming up from the other way, from that way. Where that ship is coming from. Trying to look at the, how the backdrop is spinning. Well, let's enjoy the luminescence while we have it. Because that's pretty cool. We're going to do some lily hopping. Lily hopping in the fungal Shrek fields here. It's my swamp. Get out. This is Little Geck Swamp. Is that a boulder? That's a nice boulder. Look at that boulder. That is beautiful boulder. I love what you've done with the place. That's cute. I'm not gonna lie. That's cute. Alright guys, what do you want to do? You want to go to another... Oh, look at that tree. I want to see. I'm always in a rush. I'm like, I've been there, done that. Let's go. We'll hang out for a minute. I want to watch the sunrise come up. That's going to be cool. We're going to at least do that. We're going to see the color transition. And I must say, this is pretty beautiful. I mean, I'd set a base down here and be happy. If that was my thing. Right by that tree. Right at the bottom of this thing. This is like a perfect little spot. It's very nice. Let's go into camera mode and spin around a bit. Because I thought I seen a big tree. I thought it was like oddly big. And you're gonna find little gems like that. There's a big one way out there. Look at that thing. Okay. That's not... So the one in front of me is not big. Kind of looks big, but those are the big ones, like the big three ones out there. Yeah, man, that's where I'm at, man. I'm yeah, because we've got them procedurally. We're generating these things differently right now. This is not stock vanilla, and yeah, I don't think the developers are ever going to be able to do that on this version of the game. They're going to need to make a No Man's Sky 2 to actually be able to push something like this back out. That's why I'm waiting for them to do a sequel, you know? Yeah, that's why the updates are kind of salty for me. They really mess things up for a little bit. Yeah, I'm checking out planets. This is where I'm at. This is what I like. I love watching sunsets. I'll sit here and watch grass kick off, man, the way it is. Like it's all flowing like wheat does in the fields, you know? It's a really cool effect. It's the best stuff they had. And this terrain is wicked. These scars and these, you know, the terrain is extreme. And it'll be even more so extreme on some other planets. Wait till we get there. You know. If you're sticking around, it'll be cool. That'll be a good home down there. Look at that. I did say we were going to hang out until sunrise, man. It's been a long time. I hope we're not like right on the top of the planet where it just keeps on... We're like at the North Pole. It's always dark. There's those spots, man. You get on those planets and you get like 2 seconds. Yeah, I mean, we build cities. I mean, I'll take you to a city. We got cities. They don't look right, though. You can only render so many parts in. And that's going to take we're going to have to, you know, maybe the newer hardware. I don't know. It's really complex, though. You start putting those parts in, and it's a lot of faces and a lot of vertices in the geometry, which is very hard. It's, you know, the engine's got to calculate all those little points. The more little points you have, they've all got to calculate. It's kind of weird and crazy. It's complex. It's not just like, let's build a city. Why can't we do it? How come they don't have it? Well, I mean, we see cities in yeah, but this is procedurally generated. It's so much different. It's different, man. It's different. A lot of stuff going on in the background here. But I've got some cities. I mean, I've done something that we would call it a city. I mean, you can like look on my channel and like look through, like just type in city, man. I've got a few different ones, and some that we've done, you know, definitely modded, and some collaborations too as well. But you can only get so big. It doesn't take multiple people to fill the game up. I'll do it really quickly in 5 minutes in Blender, and have a city that would stress the game out all the way to the max easily. So city is a kind of a loose term. A big huge hub, yeah, that's possible. I got some futuristic ones where I take the underwater tubes and I've got like ships flying through them, and it looks really cool. It's definitely futuristic, and it definitely looks like a little city. Well, I'm starting to worry. I'm starting to wonder about that sunrise here now. If it's just not going to happen, we might be at the tip, the poles, one of the poles. Oof, that was a nice comet that came down right there. That usually happens right before the sun comes up. I think they're like a dusk and dawn thing, if I remember right. The shooting stars. Am I right to make that statement? They happen right at dawn and dusk? I feel like that's the time that triggers them. It's an observation that I had, and I'm asking for some confirmation. So they far apart. Yeah, well, yeah. So you have them. The thing is, No Man's Sky is too big, so they all so far apart. Yeah, in No Man's Sky, I don't think there was ever supposed to be kind of cities, man. The lore has changed, and everything else is weird. I mean, I don't think there ever was supposed to be cities. I mean, that was the whole thing about the Sentinels and everything like that, you know? This respect for nature. Innocent nature and a symbiotic life coexisting. I don't know. I think the Sentinels had a kind of a right thing, man. Don't let these intelligent beings overrun everything like a cancerous problem. There's some really deep, underscoring, profound moral lessons and stuff like that behind all this, I think. All right. I know we were talking about, you said my man is a space overhaul. My man is looking at planets. I mean, so you want to go look at space? We go look at space. I mean, I heard there's some like storm clouds out there and stuff like that. We'll go trip out on that stuff. I'll go stare at a space storm. We'll call on our freighter. I'm not scared. Oh, I got my dreadnought with me here. I don't forget which save I'm on. Oh, we got the vent. Entourage of anything? Just one. I took them out. I had a whole entourage of these guys here, but when I called it in, it would crash the game. So I went back out and I was like, well, I'll just have one then. We're just gonna have one, not 30 of them pop in. And that seems to, well, they fixed the they stabilized the game. Oh, yeah, I know. I sort of read the patch notes. I don't even like to look at anything. It upsets me. They drop an update, and I get the alerts, you know, and I see everybody kind of talking about it, and they'll go right to the website. Not one information, not a thing. And I'm already seeing other people post like patch note stuff like that. Not on the website, but like, you know, you got to go get on Twitter or something like that. Everybody else, all these big companies and things like that, got to use, you know, it should be on your website. It should be on your website first. And then it doesn't matter or make any sense anyway, because we're going to have to wait 5 or 6 patches down the road after all the beta testers come in and fix the game to actually see what the heck is going on and how it's working. So, and I think that's about where we're at now, because, I mean, we're running solid and we're modded to the tits, so... What's a weird noise out here? Hold up, we got some red moss action over here. Red moss action. He's got some really, he's got a really cool super vehicles. I love that thing. I remember doing. He did this 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure, way back in the day. We're gonna probably go slide out and get that mod here in a little bit. That's gonna be cool. And he revamped the way it handles too. So it's. Yeah, it's cool. It looks like the Axle guy out of Twisted Metal, man, if anybody played that game back in the day. I don't like the sound out there. That's a weird sound. I mean, it's spacey, I guess. There's no sound in space, first of all. So if you're sitting there designing this and going, oh, let's make it sound like it's in space, you gotta have to stop right there, right when you said that, and be like, oh, okay. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. I mean, I'm gonna come in here and just. Do I have a menu yet? I mean, I came in here and I didn't have any build menu. Do I need to go buy everything again? Is that where we're at too? Because I came in here and I didn't have a build menu. Help me out here, because I'm worse than a noob. It's my first day, basically. Even though I've got 5,000 hours, I don't do all this grind bullshit anymore. I come in here. Base parts and upgrades. Technology blueprint already owned, but I don't have the stuff for it. But it still should be coming up in my inventory, correct? Blueprint already known. Yeah, I mean, I'm rich in knowledge here. I just don't see anything. It doesn't translate over into my. Must be inside. Okay, so that's that law is still in there. You got to come right over on the other side of this line, and then I go in here and not a nan. We don't have anything yet. And I had the mods off and it still did it, so I'm not quite sure about that, you know. Gravity to a certain point. And I'm telling you, man, I had the coolest outside decks, man. They're just, and I'm gonna do that out here too. As soon as I bet you that mod is actually working. It's a mod where it just lifts your limitations everywhere. It'll bring up my whole build menu for me anywhere that I'm at, no matter if I'm on your base or anything else like that. So I can like go over to other people's freighters and put a door in, walk outside, and start building a huge deck, and put whatever parts in, every part, you know, even modded parts. But I did this for Xbox players and stuff like that too, which I'm hoping their games aren't glitched up right now. I did get a message from somebody. I hope it worked out, because I didn't have an answer for them yet. I was like, well, I'm working on it. We'll try to find something, but then a patch came through and I think it fixed it. Alright, that's enough of me looking around in here. I've had enough. But they are kind of, what is that? You know, they got the port and starboard light theme going on. It's kind of brilliant. I don't know. It doesn't matter if I break a save, I can always go back. That's the best thing about a save editor and being on PC. I can go back in time no matter where I'm at and do whatever I want and move wherever I'm at. It doesn't matter if I lost everything. I have got every single base archived. I have 500 bases that I have as presets in Blender, and they're archived. I move them anywhere I want, whenever I want to. I'll have all this back in an instant. All these are saved as presets. This base is saved as a preset. All these ships are saved as presets. All my pets are saved as presets. And I just inject them into any save and anywhere I want at any time. And I can actually do this over on Xbox now too, with that Xbox save editor too. Not as if I really care. I just had to learn how to do that for all the people that asked me for it. But so, yeah. It's not a, you broke your save and it's, I don't know. I feel like you were like Nana boo-booing me right there, but I just let you know it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. There's no breaking a save. It's a corrupting one and then figuring out what's in there and taking it out. So if I broke my damn save by having a base in here, what I would go in there, I was going to the JSON file, go to persistent player bases, go to my freighter base and erase it. And that's how my friend, that's how we deal with that. It takes less than 5 minutes. Alright, so we're back to planets. Dusty Planet. Working to build in my capital ship. It's weird that you're not working to build. I don't know. That's a statement based off of preference. Anybody could say it's weird not to do whatever the thing that it is that they love to do in this game, as they're saying it, my friend. We're going to come in here and harass players, though. That's what I'm going to do. I'm more checking out the stability of the game. I've got my eyes on my what's happening with my system, my frames per second, how it's going with everything, and I'm seeing how everything is running and acting. And that's most important to me, man. All the other stuff is frivolous little void fillers. I'm more interested about the core elements of the game, my friend. Yeah, yeah, I don't know about that either. We're gonna try to work on that. I don't know. I taken off the mods and everything for that, and I can't figure out what the hell is going on with that. We do have the consumerism mod on too. I should own everything. Did it add it? I can just add it right from the menu. I'm not sure if that's adding it or not. Let's get the haddocks in here too. Check this out. We're gonna grab a I'm not sure if that's glitching out. It's not updated, but it is kind of working. I was wondering if it was going to give me a problem. We'll try one of the ships here. Where's my favorite? Did I pass it already? There we go. Hit exchange, compare. Yeah, I'm trading out a Golden Vector for a Haddix. It's got these cool, I'll have to go back. I can't believe I don't have one in there. I got one on my other save. We might switch over. Okay, so you have no menu as well. That makes me feel a lot better too, man. Thanks for saying that, because I wonder like where it's at on that. So you've got like your menu is blank inside the freighter as well. That's what I'm taking from that over there. And that would give me some peace of mind, sort of. So we're waiting for a patch then, at least on PC. Because I see other people building and talking about colors and everything else. So I just patiently waiting for whatever happens. I'll take you to something weird. Well, this one says city. I don't think it's a city though. It says city. Let's go there. I don't know what it is. There's no picture to it. It might be a test thingy, but we're gonna hit it up. What's up, Bumley? What you doing, man? Strong arming me coming in here like that. I take that as a threat. Are you threatening me? Oh shit. Yeah, you guys seen that? That was cool. We was in the upside down there for a minute. Alright, man. Did we see a base computer anywhere? I don't see anything, man. Oh, snap. Holy snappies, there is something there. I don't see anything. It's above our head. Alright, there we go. We were just talking about the, hey, we were just talking about, the organic frigates. There's your organic frigates. That's how I line them up, buddy. See, I take things into my own hands when things don't work. And there's my own, custom organic frigate coming in. I'm happy for the Switch people. I mean, anything coming out as, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to go play it. I'm happy for people who get to enjoy the game. I'm sort of upset with the way Hello Games kind of presented that too. He also comes out and does a full video for those guys. I'm sure this has something to do with licensing and stuff like that. So yeah, I got mixed feelings, happy and sort of upset, sort of, about, you know, maybe the time wasted and resources, and I don't know, because we can see what's possible in this game. No Man's Sky 2 should be out there already. You guys should be playing this on PS5s and higher end hardware. The mods, the biomes and stuff like that. I mean, Sean does this stuff. I mean, it's not like the modders are smarter than the developer team down there. All they have to do is change a little bit of an equation, you know. Tweak some numbers, add some things to the equations. That thing's ugly. All right, we should head on over to somewhere else, huh? Yeah, there's definitely some stuff that needs to be worked out. I mean, those things usually get worked out. Me, it's like fundamental things that I say this every time. You know what I want for an update? I want discoveries to work. I would like a reset and then all platforms to go to one server, so we all have one experience. When we go into a hub, that base won't have your name on it, or that base won't have just a no name on it, or just XXXXXXX because the information it doesn't have yet. Yeah, crossplay and then discoveries have never worked ever. They've never worked. I mean, everybody has a different experience. If you're on, I mean, the PlayStation guys are going to tell you it works just fine. Their little servers over there seem to I don't know, they've got a stable setup. That's where all the energy goes. There we go. That's a serious looking moment. Rising up, back on the streets. My little Gek took his chances. That's right. We took it back. Bumley knows what I'm talking about. He's over there singing that shit too. That's a good photo. I like that. I like that. I like that. We gonna sit there and watch grass grow. Yo, Bumley's in here. Well, that's right. You had the old friend code, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep up, man. We're just kind of farting around here, man. I'm a fart in the wind today. That's what they call me. That's what they used to call me back in high school. Old fart in the wind. It says, for me, the players teleport instead of moving normally with their ship. They must be talking about some glitching, huh? Something happening? Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing lots of reports like that. And I was super upset in the beginning now, but there's enough for me to report. I'm trying to be a little bit happier now today, since we've got some decent play happening. Mods are rounding about, and stability is coming back in. Once again, I want to say thank you to all the willing beta testers and all you unwilling beta testers. If you've been playing the game all buggy in the past couple days, you are unwillingly and unknowingly a beta tester, and thank you, because all that kind of helps. Yeah, well, yeah, there's always been that network issue, buddy, and it's always going to be like that, and I think that's going to require a full reset. A full-on reset, my friend. Yeah, update stuff, man. I'm a little guy on the update. Man, listen, I want fundamental things. Let's say, okay. I got a few bugaboos here. Let's get on the what I want for an update. I want servers to work. I want crossplay to properly work. Discoveries. So if I was a first, like, just reset it all, and everybody gets, you're gonna have to just race now. It would be a full-on race. You would have to like, okay, we're gonna reset it, and everybody would go racing over to whatever planets and stuff like that, and you would go discover your stuff, and that would be permanent. Because that was kind of the cool thing about it back then, you know? Like, you found some place, you named it, you discovered it, and, well, that's not honored. Peer-to-peer connection. Yeah, well, I mean, of course, there's and that's complex too, buddy. There's different servers for each platform, and they've got to intermingle and connect too. They don't always do that. So we get these little filler things like X's for names, or a base name looking like this, or them not even showing up. There's also some weird things that are like, so things aren't like, you go to a hub and You're not even going to see all the bases first. I got hubs that have 43 bases in them, you know, or more, and it's a mess. And that takes me back to another thing that I would like in this game is icon HUD check boxes for your icons. So I don't want to see all base icons. Turn them off. I only want to see game icons for a moment, or you know, whatever icons I want to see. Those would be the check boxes I would move, just like Subnautica does. Subnautica does this. It's a very easy thing. There's a lot of games that do this. They let you pick and choose what icons are on your screen at a given time, so the icons are not crowding up your damn screen. It's redundant. I don't know how anybody just can stand that. I don't know. It must be something hard in the original fundamental code or something, because the modders haven't even done that. Camera mode, cinematic, and single player. I can go into my camera mode, and we'll see now we're in multiplayer. So I've got the cinematic. I've got animals still moving and everything. Like this is cool. This is when you want to come in here and get the cool cinematic shots. But we have the added taxation of having multiplayer on. As soon as he came into multiplayer, I seen my frames drop down by 8. They're not pegging over there, and I've got taxations on my systems and gameplay just from somebody joining in and coming in. So there's that, and that's that's to be expected, I guess. I'm not expecting that to not happen. But I would like cinematic camera mode when I was by myself, so I can get really cool shots filming. Because another best part of this game is the camera mode. You're like a drone. You can control the sun. You can actually learn a lot about photography in this game. If I taught a photography class, I would probably use this game for composition and how to like set some shots up like that. And for like drone training like that too, like how to get these reveal shots and pulling over. I mean, it's got a lot of to offer for learning those things. So that's one of my favorite things in there. Spinning my ship, I get stutters? Probably. I think I could do anything in my ship and it's gonna stutter right now. Where's Blimley at? Where you at, buddy? Oh, he's flying. He's coming this way. Bumley. One day I will say your name correctly. And I don't know why I keep on going to Bimley instead of Bumley. When we both probably have bummish qualities. It's our one common point. We're both bums. How do I not remember this? Oh, what's up, bum? You landed way below me. Yeah, see, that's going to be the problem right now, buddy. See, I'm, if you're listening, either through the stream or via the game, yeah, we're in two different worlds right now, buddy. You're on a different planet. Because my game is procedurally generating this crazy terrain world. Like, if you look on my YouTube right now, and look at the world that I'm in, compared to the world that you're in, we're not even in the same world. My game has generated something very differently for me. My reality is something else. I'm in an alternate reality. I can kind of see, I can probably dig down to you. This is crazy. I'm digging through terrain to get to you, huh? Yeah. And it's actually generated the bedrock. I can't even get to you. Woody, Montana, man. Woody, Montana. He just put it out there. Actually, listen, the link is in this video that I'm on right now. I'll link it to you. Actually, let me stop. It's in the description, but I can... Yeah, because seeing the same thing would be cool. And we would be on the same exact world, and it would look the same. Yeah, I'll wait for you, man. I'm here. The link is in the video description. I'm sure you can find it, though. If not, I can just come out of here. I think, jeez, I don't know how to go back and... Obviously, I don't know how to work my own angles here. Link is in the description. That's funny, Bumley. That's funny, my man. I'm trying to help you out. Here, I got it for you. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you, bro. Tell me the link is in the description one more time, motherfucker. You know, Bumley's getting upset. Say it's in the description one more time, Sky Masters. Say it one more time. There you go, buddy. I linked you over there. Yeah, buddy. It's solid and it's really good, man. And I am definitely excited about waiting for Red Moss. Red Moss is going to put in like these real cool Easter eggs for us too, man. I'm excited about the Red Moss one. Oh, nothing like being in a pretty bad storm and then hearing that one's about to come in. It's gonna get real! Yeah, man. You've modded before, Bumley? Make sure you take that that mod txt file out. Do you want me to explain that for you real quick? If you haven't done it? I'm just double checking for you, man. I want you to have a good experience, man. I don't know if it's your first time modding or not. It's kind of a little bit of a laborsome, not laborsome, but you gotta like watch what you're doing with mods. It's dates, updates, dated. They break a lot and they have to be updated very often. It's not really that hard. It's just somewhat unknown. Okay, so you're after every update, they put a file in that folder. I'm gonna back out here once I get out in space. Once I get out here, all right, I'm gonna back out here. I'm gonna show you. Okay, here's the file right there. I already took it out, but if you're in your PC banks, okay, here, I'm gonna put this back in there. I'll show you what it looks like. See this little file? See, I just went into my PC banks, and there's this file called disable mods. Just delete it. You have to delete that thing every single time. Then you make your folder called mods, and then this is where they're at. And I've got all three of his mods. There's mod better terrain, alien terrain, and better planet generation. So when you open up his tab over there on the Nexus, I'll even show you that real quick too, man. We're gonna walk you through this, man, because you my boy, Bumley. Yeah, so here it is. So we're over here. We got the three files. There's your three files right there. Better planet generation, alien terrain, and better terrain. You're gonna go to the manual download because I don't have a thingy, and then hit slow download, and it'll go in, and then back out, and then do the same thing with the all the way up, and that's it, man. Once those PAK files are downloaded, open them up, I'll show you that too. We're going to go right over to our downloads because that's where they're at, like a consumerism mod or better planet generator. I would open this up just like that. And here's my PC banks and mods folder. I would just take this and drag it right on over there, man. Drag all 3 of them over there. And that's it, man. That's it. I think while I'm over here, let me check out... yeah, consumerism, that allows you to get the Twitch drop items. It's a mod by Winder TP. Gosh, you want me to... you can get like the special ships and the golden vector. There's a lot of different things you can get. It's kind of cool. It needs to be updated, but it is halfway working right now. Go back here. I'm trying to find this really quick. Oh, Red Moss Super Vehicles. He just put that out. I think about sliding that one in. Red Moss Super Vehicles. This version keeps the Nomad floating above the water. Yeah. Okay, let's download that, buddy. I might exit the game and jump back in too. It's kind of neat to get the eggs and stuff like that. I mean, I get on there just to unlock everything and grab what I want, and then I can take it off. It's always working. It's a very stable mod. Always seems to work. So that's cool. I think you're gonna be super. You're gonna be super excited with the Woody Montana mods. That's enough to keep you going for a long time, bro. And then when Red Moss comes out with his new stuff, those 2 right there are gonna be the wowzers of everything. I'm jumping out real quick, man, and then I'm putting on my. So I'll be quick. I think you've told me your specs too, right? I think you're pretty quick. You're all SSD and fast in and out. That's the way I am too, man. I'll be in and out of this shit quickly. All right, so let's jump back out. Let's jump back in. All right, we got some added stuff, some exocraft handlings, just to make it a little bit of fun, you know. Why not? And I know Red Moss. He loves that stuff, man. He's gonna do that. He did that exocraft really good. Yeah, I'm jumping in right now, so I'll head into my normal. Yeah, man, I'm in. I mean, I think at this point in time, as long as you see me, as soon as my name pops up on your multi-screen, run it. Boom, 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 boom. What's going on over here? Yeah, you just I gotta link that for the Red Moss ship over there, man. That's my boys over there, man. Woody Montana, the Red Moss. I added a whole bunch of channels in the bottom of my channels there. Bumley, I don't know if I've gone over and checked out if you had any content or anything. Maybe I did. I probably did because I looked at all my friends, and if you didn't have any videos or you don't really put out content, I didn't feature you at the bottom. But shit, if you're thinking about it, just let me know. I'll feature you at the bottom of the channel. Okay. What was I in last time? It was a Exocraft mod. I checked out all of his other mods. He's kind of slowly releasing them. He's doing some big things with his other things. He's trying to put all these little cool Easter eggs in. He takes his time, and I want him to. But it was an Exocraft mod. Implementing my stuff. That's right. It's almost when I want to go into creative mode. Just so I'm not having to grind and play. Yeah, super vehicles. Yep. Are you going to go? Is that where you're running for that one too? And I'm gonna tell you, like, if you're still running to go get that, I'm going back to mode select, and I'm going into a creative, because I don't want to be farting around. Grinding for paraffinium. It's not my idea of a good Saturday morning. Let me go grind some. I grinded all week. It's like, that's for those people that need Life Simulator. I need something to kick my ass. Life Simulator. I don't get out much. No, you don't. I get my ass kicked out there all the time. I don't know which one's better, though. Alright, so... Gosh, is this where we were at before? Were we in creative? I don't know where I was at, guys. This planet looks a little better. I can never tell if the mod is, as if I'm having a conflict as we speak. Oh, that's right. I just went through this, didn't I? What are we doing first here, man? I wonder which one he did here. Is it the Nomad? That's the Nomad, huh? Might be a conflict. Well, that's not what I've seen, and there must be an issue, so... I'm kind of... Well, the train is there. I was kind of half thinking that, like, somehow this... might have baunched up some of the other mods, putting them together. I'm not quite sure, but that's not the, I didn't even read the mod. Sometimes they have them in, you have to summon it in through a different, yeah, see, I just went in there and shoved it in there. I didn't even read it. Yeah, I did install it. I thought I did anyway. Here, let me go back and look. Yeah, so... It's in there, but... it's not working. Or it just needs to be in there by itself. There's another mod pushing it, or... you know, who knows. Nothing should be messing with that. It seems to be kind of on its own little thing. That's how you do it. Okay. So there's got to be a conflict with that right there, man. Let's go back out. I want to see it work. I mean, I'm interested in... I mean, I'm more interested in the terrain mods and stuff like that. But we're just gonna take these out really quick, and I don't know, let's take all of these and shove them there. And then we're just gonna take we're gonna take these ones out and go back in real quick. Well, it's 3 mods. I'm going to mostly be running the Woody Montana mod, but I'm just going to come over here and just experiment with this one just real quickly, man, just to see what's going on. Because I love Red Moss and I want to support him, and I wanted to download the mod so I could give it a thumbs up and feedback and endorse it and things like that. Because, you know, I like to support the modders. Let's go in here and just get this thing to work and see it work. And it might be a thing about like renaming it. I know you put those lines in there and it changes the order of which they're loaded. And sometimes their load order can affect the way they interact with each other. I don't claim to know anything about it, man. I just mix and match, and I just kind of think I have a sort of an understanding. It's a loose understanding that's in depth from my many years of modding that probably doesn't make sense. So take that with a grain of salt. And just let me do a disclaimer here. I'm not a professional. Do not try this at home. Everything that you see here is not real, and all characters are loosely based on fictional. Alright, so we're way up in the air. So this is what you were seeing, huh? I was way up in the air. Obviously, I was parked up there over water, too, huh? Splashdown. Disgusting. Nothing like just being out in the middle of damn nowhere and waking up and like, this is a nightmare. What version are you on? Can't seem to join my live. Was there an update in between jumping in and out or something like that? You know how that is. That's the only time I see that there's an issue like that, man. It's not compatible updates. I don't know, and I've seen that before too. Like we're playing together, and somehow there was like a small little patch in between a jump out and jump in. Let me just look at these. Let me look at this red moss stuff real quick. I just want to see it. And I will jump back out and put my other regular mods on and continue. Heck yeah, man. And in the save editor, you can just, you know, fill it all the way up. You want a whole bunch of them? Do it. Oh, that's right. We're going to call these guys in. It's my first day, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't see any difference, man. Alright, well, there's obviously some kind of an issue. I thought that was, yeah, man. It's not working. And now I've got all these all in here. Okay, so let me just fix this real quick, guys, and I'm jumping in. We're not going to mess around anymore. For some reason, this wasn't working for me. We're not going to do the consumerism. We're just going to go right into better planet generation. I know that we're sitting over there, but I was going to put in the wrong ones. I'm almost certain of it, so we're going to do it this way. The where did my folder go? Bear with me. Better planet generation, alien terrain, and better terrain. Alright, that's the big 3 hitters that we're using right now. And we're going to go back in. Should look at let me exit Steam here really quick. I usually do that. I'm really lazy about that lately. It just makes some things a lot better if you don't trying to cloud sync while you're messing with everything, and gosh, it does cause an issue sometimes. It's best practice to exit out all that crap, do it, and then go back in. I wanted to see if there was some kind of a weird update or any kind of a little patch as well, because that could be an issue. All right. Says we're good. I don't like starting it through there. Yeah, I get hung up in here sometimes too, where just Steam won't start it, but my regular icon will. Don't know what that's all about either. I'm not quite sure. I keep on I keep on talking like Professor Cynical. I can't get that dude's over excited voice out of my head. It's like a cancer tumor aneurysm over and over. And I only watch his videos a few times just so I could pick on him. I'm going in creative. I'm chill mode. No screen over there? What's going on? Oh, that's some weird stuff going on in the music. I'm hearing some. I had to look over and make sure like I didn't have a video going on, because I'll do that. I do slow motion stuff, and I'm like, do I got something playing over there? That's the damn music all creeping me out. That'd be cool if I was a modder. I'd just slip it in there without you knowing. I'd give you a terrain mod, but in the very beginning, I'd be like, subliminal messages from Sky Masters. And you'd be like, hold up a second. What the hell am I hearing? What's up, Bumley? I got you in there, man. I see you. I see you loading in at least. Back to normal with just our 3 mods. Had to do some experimenting. No venture, no gain, right? That's what it's all about. I mean, you gotta mess around like that and see what happens. I don't know what's going on with that Red Moss mod. I mean, I know he just dropped it, so I mean, I got him on the Discord right here. I'll give him a yo. As I'm sure it might be already happening. There's a lot of stuff bouncing back and forth here. Let me go into the general discussion here. Yeah, I don't know, man. No one said anything yet. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to be the first one in the group like, is it not working? And it may be some stupid thing that I did. I'm just going to wait for everybody else to bring it up. I'm not the bearer of bad news, man. Like, it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me yet. I got all faith in the guy, and it probably is some kind of operational error. So, Red Moss, if you're out there, we love you, bro. Take a break, man. Go eat a sandwich. Get some rest, my friend. Eating a sandwich, man. I'm kind of hungry. Bumley still? Oh, either he is. I see your dot now. Oh, you're chilling over there, yeah. The virtual meetup. Intergalactic bums. got the traditional style. He's the spaceman interloper. Classic. I like it. I did that for a bit. I had to go get the I had to be the Gek, man. I read the Gek stuff and I was just so I liked the Gek. I finally made the switch. I was the guy with the abyssal helmet on for the longest time, man. Hey, I got a give you some eggs there, man. What is this thing? Is that another one? The same one? I don't know which companion eggs they are. I just threw you some whenever it was in my inventory. I don't know why. Well, man, let's go, let's get off of this stormy-ass planet here, because it's not very visually pleasing to me. I've had enough of it. And we keep saying something about saying he's riding around. My man was just scooting, dude. I'm not sitting there talking to him. He's just, you got your little guy scooting across. That was funny looking, man. It's hilarious. It's a little critter. Where's he at? There he is. Dude, he's a little dino, man. Was that one that I just gave you? It wasn't like one of the new ones, was it? Because that guy is cool as shit. That dude is so... He's goofy looking. I hope he gets bigger. That's fucking funny. That's hilarious. I'll follow you, man. Pick a planet and go. The wicked storms. We look like aren't we just artistic? We look like paper bags flowing in the wind. It's somewhat beautiful. I think it was Dave. I think it was something I gave him. I think that's one of the Twitch drop pets right there. It's the little T-Rex guy. What base is that? That's the Cryo City. Okay. Oh yeah, we got some cool stuff, Bumley, we can go see, man. I'm gonna follow you over there to that one. Bumley's picked that one. Bumley, yeah, man. If this is, I mean, he used a Red Moss mod a long time ago, a year ago, he said. So, Bumley, is this your first time jumping on a mod in a long time? Because if so, man, this is a great experience for you. You're gonna have a great couple of weeks, man. Especially with this Woody Montana mod, it is extreme. It's kind of cool to be flying around with somebody who gets to see the same thing too. Goodness, I could probably send you the file. You just shove it into the save editor too. I don't know what the name of it is. Let me see if I got that guy here. That's my first day. Okay. Let's go in here and look at this real quick. Nope, I just had the egg. I grabbed the egg from the Quicksilver shop, and I don't have it anymore. So my man over there, Bumley's gonna have to tell you what the name of that thing is. But I'm positive that is a Twitch drop. One of the pets. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Butterfly flying or the beetles. Beetles are good too, man. They make a good way to travel around on a planet. There's a T-Rex looking thing. This is kind of ugly. There's a butterfly for you. It's big. It's a moth. And this is the speaking of red moss in his last mods, he had this like little Easter egg that it was always this little one lone white butterfly that would kind of follow you. And I picked it out. I was like, bro, man, you got this little white butterfly that's always following me, man. Do you do that? And he's like, yeah, a little something I added in there. He does these little things for himself, man, and that's super cool. And this is one of them, man. This is one of these little butterfly things. And in that last mod, I found it to be beautiful, man. I found it to be super cool that he threw this little white butterfly in that would just randomly come out of nowhere on every planet and follow you around. I don't watch the lives either. I just wait for the consumerism mod. That consumerism mod by Winter TP gets you those Twitch drop items instantly. The save editor does it too, but you need to go in offline mode. But if you use Winter TP's mod, you run right over to the Quicksilver guy, you grab what you want, and you walk away. You can do it instantly. You change the ships right there. Like you want the Haddocks, it instantly changes your ship over to the Haddock ship. You want those eggs, it instantly gives you an egg. You don't have to wait. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to do shit. You just go over there and get it. It has all of it open. It's really cool. It's the easiest way to go open up every single item that you have. It's a mod by Winter TP called Consumerism. Yo, Bumley, man, look at this terrain though, huh? You gotta give me the thumbs up on that, right? This place is cool. Everywhere you go like this is going to be extreme. Like these mountains are just huge and drop-offs, and it just like it looks like the Badlands of of North Dakota, man. It is just wicked, man. Non-traversable. I mean, the only way to get through this is on a butterfly. I mean, we are taking a wicked ride, man. DXD Gaming, just a heads up right now, that mod has not been updated. It only kind of halfway works. I think some of the things were kind of jumping out, and I'm not sure if the very new items are in there yet. Test that one out for me. I know I just had it on there and I was working it, and I grabbed a few things. So I do know it was halfway working, but I think it might be sort of glitchy. But it's not going to wreck your game. It just might not give you... And me and Bumley are just enjoying this butterfly ride, man. That's what I'm talking about. This is great morning right here. Bumley! We had a great time the other night too, man. I got a little bit loose, man. I was loose as a goose. Those are strong beers, bro. And I don't drink very often anymore. I don't like hangovers. So, it's nice to get out of my element every once in a while. Hang loose like a goose. That's what we're doing right now, man. We're butterfly riding out here, hanging looses like gooses. Looses like gooses. Well, I say some dumb stuff sometimes, don't I? I don't take it back. Look at that little ravine cut down in that in the side of that mountain over there. It looks like water had been flowing down it or something. Gosh, the terrain is just crazy, bro. That is a mountain right there. I mean, that's a mountain. You can see Bumley's going right up that little crack that I was talking about. Oh, you must have seen it too, man. That's a little interesting little scar on the side. It's pretty cool. Oop. I think I can hear Bumley. I hear you now. I think I got your audio. I heard you say oop.
Yeah, I think... 1 second.
You're fine. Some people don't want their microphone on. I don't know. I was letting you know I could hear you, though. You came in. Yeah, this is what it's about, man. It's good sunsets and butterfly rides, man. Jeez. Especially when it looks like this. Absolutely amazing, Bumley. Having a great time out here. And you know what? It's not the, I mean, I guess it's a color thing for me. It's that blue and that really light blue and the really light pinks kind of going on, and the terrain. But other than that, it's fairly dead. Ain't much going on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. I got you. Can you hear me? Might be a long delay too. Who knows what the latency is like. But I do hear you, Bumley. I mean, I see your icon and everything. I see both of our icons up and running. So there's audio. It's definitely coming all the way in through my end and definitely going out to YouTube. So don't start cursing at your technical difficulty. Because I know how it can be.
The problem is my mic, the voice chat's playing through my monitor speakers, not through my headphones.
Oh yes.
I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna have to look that up a little later.
Yeah, you'd go in and you go into some settings and do it, but that's fine. I mean, nice to.
I don't know how to really improve upon it, to be honest.
Yeah, I do a lot of audio stuff. I have a lot of external audio gear, so it makes it a little bit more. I got more options, but I think I'd imagine you'd go into, your sound settings and pick your where the incoming and outgoing is going to.
Hopefully.
But that could be a little bit more tricky and easier said than done. So. Yeah, but he's saying that his audio is going out through the speakers and stuff like that. He's trying to get the audio inputs and outputs going to the inputs and outputs that he prefers. Instead of the defaults. So, man, I'm gonna jump off my butterfly and see. I'm gonna go down here a little bit. Dang, that terrain is crazy. Look at these pockets. They're just dug out. They should be like filled with like water or some kind of liquid. Liquid nitrogen. Man, I sure wish the red moss. I wish we had those little vehicles right now. This looks like a spot where I'm gonna pull out a vehicle anyway. Look at this terrain. That is just... I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. I'm in this crazy little pit.
Set it up. Here we go. Alright, it's not playing through the speakers anymore.
There you go. Hooray, let's give it up for Bumley, man. He figured out some technical stuff.
Oh,
congratulations, my man.
Actually agony.
I know. I deal with this all the time. I'm kind of an audio video guy for work and everything too, so it's a nightmare, and it always is.
Exactly.
Nothing ever is always working 100%.
No, I'm. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm in some weird little area. I'm gonna try to call in some exocrafts and do some skiing, some downhill mountain skiing or something. I don't know what I'm doing.
Why not? Uh-oh.
That's right. I'm just trying to entertain myself. What do you? is this the first time using a mod in a long time?
Yeah, it's been ages.
Oh, well, wicked, man. This is what a hell of a mod to start off with. This Woody Montana mod is... Listen, let me tell you right, for the next couple of weeks, you're never going to come across a planet that looks the same. I mean, they're going to be kind of the same, but you're just going to be... Your mind is going to be blown.
Oh, yeah.
I love this mod.
I've got to get to the space anomaly. I need to buy some actual... some exocraft. Which means I have to just navigate this planet to try and...
Well, if I put down one, then you should be able to grab it, right? I put down a summoner, but if I can get somewhere flat, I can... Oh, no, you put down one, didn't you? Is that yours? That's yours over there. Yeah, we're in creative mode, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I just started thinking. I was like, hold up a second. We're in creative.
Hang on, I'm gonna build a...
I can't even summon one here. Yeah.
Okay.
See, and that's the thing too. Like, so sometimes the ground doesn't get honored by being the ground because we are standing in a different world. You know, remember that this terrain doesn't really exist.
No.
Only to us.
To be honest, I wonder. This just occurred to me as I was modding this game. I wonder whether the lack of power from the hardware, of last gen consoles especially, is the reason why we don't have terrain like this in the game.
Well, yeah, it's really hard to generate. I usually have to take my settings down a little bit because it's a more complex algorithm. It creates a more complex outcome. And that's what the modders do because we're on PC and I don't know, I think you've got pretty decent specs. What do you have? You have that 3060, right? Is that what you said you had?
No, 1660 Super, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
More than enough considering what.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's you're having a good experience.
VR, stuff like Blade and Sorcery, Super Hot, Pavlov, No Man's Sky as well. Although to be honest, No Man's Sky in VR, unless you have like a top tier system, it's going to be a bit blurry.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I prefer Subnautica. I mean, I think Subnautica was my favorite VR game. I mean, I don't think anything's touched that for me.
I'm going to build another exocraft. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. There we go.
Right. We're going me on the bike in mates.
Get on your bikes and ride. It's listen. You got to call them hogs. All right. They're hogs, man. They're not.
Like, take the hogs, mate. 8-hour drive.
We're gonna get on the hogs and take a ride out into the west, mate.
Why don't I take me utes?
I think I don't have these fully modded out too. Like it's really good to get the. Actually, we're in creative mode. Should be able to do that, right? Should be able to go in here and add all the.
Have to worry about fuel.
All right. Let's take a leap. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. There's these places make good for like good downhill runs. I mean, you go forever and you got all these little pockets to jump. Yeah, but the my crafts could use some boosting. I don't think I have all my my modules installed. I have some suspension, slide, drift. Yeah, that's something we can go into the save editor and maybe bunch these numbers up and give them a little bit of a boost because they.
I noticed your name's no longer blue for whatever reason. Like your player icon. Oh, there we go. spoke too soon.
Was it? I just jumped out of the ship. Yeah, they're. I think they're white while we're in our craft, huh? Maybe, I don't know. That's always been something that's. Yeah, in this mod, there's all kinds of little gems in this mod too. When I started this stream, did you see like, the little creatures attacking me and stuff? I went to a xenoplanet and I was getting attacked by worms and. Oh man, this mod, there's so many different little gems that you're gonna keep on finding throughout the your use of this mod. You're gonna be like, what? It's gonna blow your mind. The caves, everything.
It's just really interesting, you know, what modders have done to this particular. So I'm losing my train of thought. What modders have done to this game with, to be honest, not much to work with. It's quite astounding. I think it's not that Hello Games can't do it, it's that most often they don't have the time, or they have time or budget constraints, and it's I mean, you know, it's the same with a lot of companies. You have whole fan restoration products that are lovingly crafted, like the Star Wars edits that the people have done to the original trilogy after Lucasfilms put in the CGI scenes during their remasters. You know, they boosted up the red. They just made the original trilogy look quite ugly, actually, in a lot of cases. Quite flat as well. So fans take these restoration products. Sometimes it takes them years to do, and they do so much of a better job than the actual companies, because I get a sense that a lot of developers of games want to make all these changes. It's just you get these higher ups just saying, no, we need to prioritize these things first. Like, you just think why things like combat haven't been addressed for so long in No Man's Sky, for example. We didn't get Sentinel until 6 years after the game's release.
Yeah. Do you see that floating mountain? We're seeing the same one?
Oh yeah. Right, it's all
sometimes they're just
yellow.
Sometimes they're just floating like right up in the right out in the middle of nowhere. Oh. I agree with you. I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on that. I mean, Sean Murray plays a version of this game that would probably blow any of this thing that we're seeing right now out of the water. They already have this. This is his engine. And all it is tweaking some numbers, and so you got to think of procedural generation like being attached to like 6-sided dice, and the vanilla game is like us rolling 5 of those dice, and on each one of those sides has a, you know, like a color, a shape, you know, and we randomly roll the dice, and we get these 20 different sort of variation planets that are slightly different here and there, and that's the vanilla game. So what modders do is we take that 6-sided dice and we're going to turn them into 20-sided dice. I want every single planet, every single asset attached to these dice that are in the game, and I want the terrain to be super extreme. So we're rolling bigger dice with a lot more numbers, a lot more faces for the terrain and stuff editing. And that's because we're not... The vanilla game has to be attached to the minimum specs. You're only as strong as your weakest link. And that for us on the vanilla game is a GTX 480. Now, I don't know about you, my friend, but I can't imagine a GTX 480 doing too much complicated. This game is promised and sold to run on a GTX 480, so that's I think that's where we're at, and I think that's why we need sequels, and I think that's why we need a No Man's Sky 2, because we can make another game, attach it to higher specs. He's also worried about sales, and he might be under contract too. I think a lot of this silent stuff and him milking it out and taking it out really far has to do with investors and people that are probably got millions of dollars that are invested in him that aren't on the board of directors or anything like that, but they get a say in what he does. You know, they tell him, you know, they have stipulations for letting him borrow millions of dollars or whatever happened. I don't know. That's a speculation and a guess of mine too. So they have it though. Sean plays a version of this game that probably just would make our jaw drops. I don't think the modders are smarter than the developers. They just take in their hand. They want a good game. It's a passion, labor of love. They know that the game is capable of doing it, and they're tired of waiting. Because we've been doing this for years, these mods and everything, so I don't know exactly why or what their point is, or you know, I think, I don't know about you, but I would even pay for this as a DLC. I support the modders. I will actually give Patreon accounts and stuff like that too, so I would definitely do it for Hello Games. If he came out with DLC content and said, here, check out this, you know, and he could call it the fantasy DLC pack, and almost have like what Red Moss does, or he can steal Woody Montana's, because, you know, Woody Montana doesn't own this. He's manipulated it would be kind of grimy of them to do that, but you could, you know, he could just take this and just sell it as DLC. And people that have stronger systems, stronger specs, even like PS5 and computers, could download this, and I'd pay $9.99 for this all day. I'd pay $14.99. I'd pay. I mean, if you see I don't know, how much would you pay for this mod if it was a DLC content for Hello Games?
I'd say about $15.
Yeah, I mean that's
the maximum I'd pay.
I think easily 10, 15, and everybody would be happy, and I would give it a positive review. Best money I ever spent. $9 I've ever spent in my life, man. You know. And then they would get money. I don't know. I wish I could sit on the board of directors in their meetings and hear what goes on and chime in, because I would be very vocal.
I think it's just a question of communicating better your ideas, because I you know, I mean, you're probably right in thinking that he's probably under legal stipulation not to say anything about upcoming content, but then fans like us get quite you know, we get anxious, and then eventually you just get bored, in all honesty. And then, you know, engagement drops, but then you get a lot of people who, because they understand that it builds hype. You just release a single emoji and you get the people going absolutely wild.
What does Sean care? All sales are final. I mean, unless he's given refunds back to every single new player that's disgruntled, he made big sales. Big hype, big sales. There's a whole lot of new players right now that just, I mean, every time he does this, don't you think those numbers go up? We start talking about cities and whales and all this crazy stuff. Everybody goes out and buys the game or starts playing again. I'd imagine there's a lot of sales. I mean, if everybody's talking about it, I mean, that's going to create sales. I don't know. I don't agree with it. I think it's bad business. No. I think honesty is always the best policy.
Exactly. I think if I were Sean Murray right now and I wasn't under some sort of contract, I'd basically just say, you know, I'd give a teaser like a month or two before.
Yes.
Then, you know, say, you know, endurance ship overhaul releasing July 2022. You know, just give it like a rough release date. Don't tell them exactly when. Then drop the emoji and say, you know, the endurance update you've all been hoping for, with the freighter overhauls and everything. It's coming soon.
I think. Yeah, I agree with everything, and that would be so much more respectable. And I'd be the first. I've always said this to you. I'd be the first one to raise my hand. This guy needs some beta testers. I'll do it, man. And then everybody, we all fix the game. And then he comes out and goes like, thanks to all the beta testers out there. Maybe even give the people who are willing to do beta testing, like give us the Twitch drop ships. Don't. I hate that there's exclusive rewards for people that go over and watch somebody's stream. Like, don't the regular fans, or don't everybody who's beta testing right now deserve some cool things? I don't know. I go steal them and I take them, but I feel like other people are more deserving, or just the regular fans, not people that have to go over and watch Twitch. Not that I don't like Twitch. I mean, great for those guys. I mean, it brings stuff over, traffic over to the people that are helping overhype his game. I think would probably be the most logical reason why he's doing it, but I don't know. I think other people are more deserving of the rewards. I'm going to call in the anomaly. I'm going to head over to a base, I think. I'll show you something cool if I can find it.
Good stuff. I'm just trying to figure out where. I mean, I'll try and go to a space station and see if I can't teleport to you.
Yeah, I think I will get there because it's a lot easier for you to just join me. I'll get to the base, and then you just go to the anomaly, and then when you leave, it'll ask you if you want to join where I'm at. It'll recalibrate. It does that recalibration thing upon exiting the Nexus. Hey, Cocabelly Bob's in here, man. What's going on, Bob? Somebody just joined the stream, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I wanted to say hi to Bob over there. He's always really cool. He's very, man, he's a good facilitator. He's always saying hi and everything. He's in everybody's channel. He's like the No Man's Sky, man, that's a No Man's Sky fan right there, man. Die-hard guy. Love Cocabelly Bob. Anyway, go on, Bumley. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say hi.
I'm trying to remember now, because it's... I really appreciate every update that's come out for the past year or so. Like, you know, I mean, I think expeditions, like, you know, they're very fun. I like doing them. I don't think they should be substituted for actual updates, but, you know, the actual content updates that are fixed long-standing issues of the game I've really appreciated. But I think what I've become more and more, you know, I guess fed up by is the lack of communication, just the over-reliance on speculation just to drive it, you know, serve as secondary marketing almost.
I see a DXD over there. I hear you. As soon as I get done warping, I'm gonna jump out of here, man, and I'll see what's going on Steam.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go soon anyway.
Yeah, that's fine, Bumley, man. It's always just whatever time. I'm always thankful for whoever shows up and whatever time you've got, man. So as long as we're having rational, intellectual conversations, you know, that's what I'm on this planet for, and I'm falling through the floor here.
Boone, I just appreciate your take on all of this. I think, you know, I follow, you know, Booblebum, Captain Steve, what is it? There's someone else, Jason Plays.
Those are all good channels, man.
Right. But I think they don't publicly mention what they really have issues with. I mean, you know, because I mean, it's good to be positive and all that, but I think I appreciate that you also point out the more frustrating aspects of this game, and because I just think that they need a way to improve the terrain, but also more importantly the gameplay, just the variety of gameplay between planets. Right? You know, you can gather resources in a specific way, for example, not just pointing your terrain manipulator at a deposit and getting the resources that way. Maybe you can only get certain resources by doing, you know, missions or killing creatures or whatever.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
sort of thing.
Yeah, I think there would be you could definitely introduce a new reward tree system that could be a little bit more efficient. I don't know, fulfilling maybe.
Yeah, a bit more varied.
There's definitely, you know, they can't do a great deal. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of suggestions, man. I don't know. And it's 6 years old too. It's hard to. I'm sorry. I'm falling through my floor. I'm like I'm stuck in a loop, and I'm probably gonna have to like exit out.
That's right.
I'm underneath the ground, and I got this really cool. I don't know.
I just think the gameplay loop needs addressing for things like resource gathering, and, you know, I mean, I think I will admit that I was definitely, you know, wrong in my assumption that there's no way to make good money. Like, there are actually quite a few ways. It's just gathering the resources, and it seems a bit tedious.
Well, I think Sean, I mean, if you watch his older interviews, man, Sean's talking about how the game is lonely, and it's I don't know, it's supposed to be like life. The game doesn't know you, like the universe doesn't know you anything, life doesn't know you anything. It's kind of a struggle. The struggle is the blessing. The struggle is the game. I kind of I respect that sort of aspect of it. It used to be harder to make money way back in the day. We didn't have storm crystals and things like that. I mean, back when I wasn't cheating and stuff like that, when I was playing, I mean, there was maybe some duplication glitches or something like that, but I didn't do any of that stuff. I didn't like save editors, and I didn't know about modding. I wasn't even a gamer, man. And like this game is the only one that's turned me into a gamer because it fulfills my childhood dream of being a spaceman. But yeah, there's. I don't know. I respect the grind, but I see what you're saying too. I don't do the grind anymore, nor would I, because I get beat by life when I step outside the door. I'm grinding all day long, and then sometimes I just want to sit down to a game and actually just enjoy myself and have a sunset and ride on a butterfly for a little bit, like we just did.
The grind is fine. I think it's just with money making, but what I can't really get past is just how monotonous collecting stuff is, right? And then just and then also the fact that with the planets, it's either a rocky desert, bit of foresty plains area, or a planet covered in water, and you can only really have so much variety out of those sorts of free templates that exist in the game.
I've got to reset, my man. I'm falling over and over and over and over and over right here.
Christ, I think it's a curse of mods. They're a blessing and a curse. Well, I've got to make my way off anyway. I've got to go on a bit of a workout. But well, really good to speak to you.
Yeah, man, it's always nice, and enjoy your workout, man. You like going for an exercising?
I'm just trying to lose a bit of the beer belly.
Wow, that's good, man. There's no shame in that. I mean, get out there. I got a beer. I got a little gut myself, man. You got to get out there and do some exercise. You can't sit here and play games all day. But hey, always nice. Always nice hanging out with you, Bumley, man. And enjoy your time out there, man. And I'll see you whenever you get back, man. All right, so yes, falling through the floor there. I didn't want to be rude to Bumley, man. I like to listening to. I think conversations are way more valuable than me needing to jump out of the game or anything. And everybody else that's over there. Yeah, I need to go. I'm sorry, I'm neglecting everything else. Well, I do that, man. If you're in here and I'm talking to you, I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. So back into Steam. Dark Armada. Kind of seems almost fitting. I'll accept it. All right, man. You should be in there now. Yeah, I am. I'm very. Yeah, I go through this a lot, and I weed out people because people will just start joining my game in there, and a lot of times I forget to turn it off, and a lot of time I'm modded and stuff like that, and you join my game and it's not very compatible experience. So I'm very selective about when and where I turn that on. There you go, man. What's Bumley, man? Bumley's cool, man. Bumley's been hanging out. Nice to get in and actually hear somebody. I love to hear different accents and people from different places, and kind of like the words that you use and the slang, and I don't know. I like diversity, man. I love diversity. So let's try this again. I'm gonna warp to somewhere, huh? I don't even know where it was I warped to. Man, just relaxing a little bit, man. I didn't go to work yesterday. I haven't gone to work yet today either. And I got stuff to do, but I'm enjoying the updates here, and the final update is here now. The patches came out. I always like to thank all the hard work and Zendeskers out there for actually doing the legwork and getting the real update out to us, and it's happened fairly quickly, So yeah, you know me. I'm the Grinch that stole No Man's Sky. That's funny. I'm actually writing that down. You know me, I'm gonna run with that some shit, dude. Yeah, I've got a few more pieces of a part to look for. I know. I take forever on that. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, 3D. That is a tedious job to do, and I actually hate it. I hate looking through that model viewer to look for those little parts. It's the thing. I mean, there's an epitome of hell, and it's something that they would do. They would give me some repetitious tasks that just was like almost non-rewarding, like that. The Grinch that stole No Man's Sky. Yeah, that's just gonna be fun. Yeah, these ideas, you gotta get them down, man, so I remember them. Because if I don't write them down, I forget them for some reason. I have no idea. My green Kool-Aid video. Well, you know what? I consumerisms, man. I don't know why you gotta be blind fans and you can't like be a little upset about something. I mean, I don't know. I could elaborated on that video a little bit more. I really took it down to the basics on that one. Yeah. Yeah, send it over to me on Facebook. You know I don't get on there very much, but if you're telling me that you're sending something over on Facebook, I'll get on there and see it. Yeah, you know, it's a labor of love, my friend. It's really tedious, and I mean, some of them are good, and trying to get them exact, and then I know you still have to do the work too, but yeah, and it's been crashing and kind of weird, and now we've got an update, and I've been kind of waiting for everything just to kind of settle down. And then maybe they update it and I can use a stabler version of it. And I've got some ideas too, because they all come out in one package too, but they're, you know, it's you've seen it, you know, it goes into Blender and it's 35,000 parts all stacked up on top of each other. And what do you do with that? That's not fun either. Either way, it's a very tedious thing, and it's going to be like somebody that's got to go through 3,000 pieces in one sitting. You don't want to get up and go shopping and then come back because you're going to be lost. And that's where that's where my problem is, man. It's fucking boom. You know? I love you, my man, and I want it all out there, and I want it to fruit into great things. But it is a labor of love for certain, man. You know, I criticize my kids and I still love them. That's my point, man. You know what? Sometimes you gotta fucking put the hammer down to get them to clean the room and do some dishes. Someone needs to put the hammer down on HD so they can clean their room and do their dishes. And stop lying to us and tell us that they did. I still love you. I'll still feed you. I'm not gonna beat you because we're not allowed to do that anymore by law, but I probably would think about it, putting one upside the back into your ass. Be a better place if we did. All right. So we went over to where and got what? Oh, it's just a circle up there. This is our test site. Okay. Look at that sky over there, my friend. That's gorgeous. Do I have VSync on because I've got it off and the screen is tearing? Well, yeah, it's going to tear. If you have it off, that's the whole point of it, man. I don't know. I might, let's see, video options. I usually have it on. Yeah, my VSync is on. And that's when I usually try to get my VSync to... you know, you got to be hitting that 60, man. If you're not hitting that 60, you need to go compromise in the settings, which is something that we've been doing. I've been slowly setting myself back on the same game with the same specs every update since, oh gosh, man. I've been really starting to worry about it ever since Prisms came out. They introduced visual enhancements. Yay! Visual enhancements, man. Every time you say that, you should like throw a party and balloons and fucking corks of champagne should pop. Visual enhancements, blah! I need a button over there. So, you know, 3 to destroy. I need a button over there for like the gay sound effects and little confetti shooters and stuff like that over on the channel. That would just really bump me up into the next bracket of content creation, my friend. Man, I got to step my game up and start doing all that frivolous, dumb stuff. Shiny object syndrome is what I call it. But yes, long story short, my my VSync is on, my friend. But with that being said, I got graphics way, way, way down, man. I've slowly been tearing this down because we had some issues with, and I've got this stupid FX Super Resolution 1.0 on. This should be off. This is the horrible setting. That's for something that's for upscaling. I just had an argument with somebody talking about he was in 4K. He's like, I can do 4K, but I got to turn that on ultra settings because I got a great card. I was like, no, man, you're in 2K because your card can't handle it. Turn that off. I don't think he understood. But, you know, it's like arguing with a wall. Oh, yeah. So I've had to compromise. There's a lot of this stuff on enhanced when I should be, I'm usually ultra pegged, but if I ultra peg it right now, I'm not going to hit my G-Sync. So yeah, I don't even know. Volumetric post-processing, shadow quality, not really that great. I'll take ultra. Take that animation. Let me get my my big things that I'm more worried about. I mean, reflections are kind of cool, but I mean let's see what happens here. Restart. Am I gonna restart it? I don't know. I mean, this is where I do. So I'll add 2 of them, and I'll go back out and go back in. And I'm going to watch my my frames over there go get on a hardcore planet and start spinning your screen like this, you know, and see what happens. And right now I'm pegged. I mean, not a tear. That's great. I mean, in front of me on my big screen looks great, dude. I got a 32-inch LG G-Sync kicking it. Now, I've got 1070s and SLI on this laptop, but it's only using one of my 1070s. So, you know, this laptop is a beast, but it's getting a little bit, well, not for a laptop, it's still a beast, but for regular specs, it's a bit dated now. When I get both cards running, though, on a lot of different things that I do, it shines. It really shines. It's tearing because you're not hitting your 60 frames. You need to hit 60 frames per second for it to sync. It's called syncing. If you're not hitting 60 frames per second, it can't sync. It's redundant to turn it on. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, my friend. If you can't hit 60 frames per second, it can't sync. Yeah, I think I just told you your answer, I think. Because if I take this up, watch me take these graphics up. Let me get out of G-Sync. Let me show you. Let me get out of G-Sync area for you here. Let's go ultra. Let's go all ultra here, and we turn all that off. Let's apply that now. Wow. See, as soon as I went all ultra on that, my frames went down, and I'm slightly tearing in some areas. Not as bad as I thought, though. It's usually on my demonstration. It's still kind of there. I'm up pretty high. There's some in there. It's actually doing fairly well. But that's usually when it happens for me, man. I stress it all out, and I'm not on that solid 60, so it can sync everything up. It wants to hit that solid mark, so it knows what to sync. Syncing what? It's syncing the 60. If that makes sense for you. Anyway. And the restart might push the rest of the taxation onto this too. I'm gonna get out of this stupid planet here. But I'm willing to take that, I'm willing to run with that a little bit. Wanted to go planet hopping anyway, check out some cool stuff, and this is, I mean, it's a cool planet. It's just, it's raining and it's about to storm probably, so let's go find some crazy thick ass tropical planets with huge flowers and wicked stuff here. That's what we're gonna do. So we're in Isidore John. We're gonna go yellow star systems, full house. Am I out yet? There we go. Okay, that's kind of where we're at. It's kind of what our MO has been anyway. Out of jump range. What am I in? A beater? Am I in my beater with a heater? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a full house. Yellow star system. Let's go. That's really close. I don't know, buddy. But that 3080 Ti should be running it no problems, man. I'll still out benchmark you with my SLI. Bro. On a laptop. Yeah, I think is G, but the minimum for G-Sync is it's 60, correct? It's got to be 60. I think if you're not hitting 60s, then you're it's almost pointless. That's my understanding of it. I never see any problems or issues as long as I've got my 60 on. I know you can turn it anything over that. You can like make it. You can adjust the settings or whatever. I could be wrong. I don't claim to know or be a master at knowing the knowledge of all that stuff. Die already. All right. Now, where were we? Scanning planets. There we go. High temperature. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I seen on mine. I've got a 32-inch LG, the G-Sync here. Shit, I don't know what the hertz are, or I don't really know. But I was pretty sure that it's 60, that it was a minimum on it. I thought so. I mean, I read into it a little bit, but I mean, you guys probably, you sound like you guys, you probably know more than I do on the topic. I just think 60 was the was it though. What's going on, Cocopelli? Nice to see you in here, man. I haven't been able to get on and do some live stuff in a while, but everybody's out of the house, so I get to unplug all the other devices that are sucking up all the connection there, and I can get on and do some streams without it really interrupting for long periods of time. And then I don't have my wife nagging in my ear too either. She's can be a distraction. Either distracting me with a nagging or coming by looking all good. Either way, I'm distracted. Can't think straight. Doesn't matter which one you get. Well, it matters to me which one I get, but... Oh, it's not an ugly paradise planet. Alright, so let's think about how we want to get that other planet in the background with the rings on it. Yeah, it's always nice to see you in your Cocopelli, man, you know. I don't know why you don't put out content, man. You could put out content of just like recording your journeys through being the content facilitator for everybody else, and that could be just solely your content. I don't know. I was looking at your channel the other day because I was looking to see like who I wanted to feature at the bottom of my mind, and whoever was subscribed to me and a No Man's Sky friend that had any kind of content. But I went over there and I was like, well, man, Cocopelli Bob is famous. You know, if it's happening and it's going on and it's No Man's Sky and it's something big, I mean, you're usually there. I don't know. Besides on my channel. Bob sees potential over here, I think. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's moral support. Oh, the terrain, man. The terrain is just gold. And that's what we're here, folks. It's been a great morning with this. We've done some in and outs and some troubleshootings. And then we had Bumley come in. And we still got DXD. You still working it over there? Did the friend request not go through? I thought it said dark something. It didn't say DXD, but it was a new request, along with Bumley's too. But he got in. I don't know if there was some kind of a... I don't know. I love those. Oh, those are like the old E3 deposits right there. They're really cool. And some of them get super extreme. So I think I'm going to start doing some planet hopping now, and let's find some cool stuff. We'll spend like, 5 minutes on a planet, check everything out, see what little creatures come rendering in. We got some big flowers here. I mean, it's kind of like what I like. I think my Get character has been save edited down a notch too, from a 0.6 to a 0.4. So he looks a little bit extra smaller, which makes things a little bit more immersive. So that's my cheating way of making things look better and bigger. Perspective issue. Yeah, but you do it in an extra way, Bob, Super supporter. Yeah, we're close to 8,000 subscribers over here. I think that exponentially, the way the growth is, it'll be before the end of the year. I'm thinking if I push a little harder and start asking people, more so than I've ever done. I'm not one that really does that, but my main goal is to take the ads off the channel. I want to demonetize the channel. I don't want any commercials on there. Of course, some of my No Man's Sky cover band songs will get flagged, and those videos will have commercials that go over to the artist who I've did the cover for. But, I mean, that's respectable, and I have got no problems with that. I don't got a problem with flagging it. And usually you'll know. I mean, and those will just be the ads that the skip ads or whatever. Or I don't know. I don't know if I even get to control that on that like that. We'll see how I can do with those. I don't really do too much flagging videos on my other channels, so I usually stay away from that. But on this one here, I don't really care, so I let it ride. So ad-free by the end of the year. We'll be turning off all that stuff. Alright, which planet next here? I'm skimming along the surface there. I love this terrain, man. Gotta love it. Woody, Montana, man. Just plopped it out last night. Red Moss is plopping them out right now. He's got a few out that are that he's doing, but I would wait for his full package. Did I say that right? I would wait for his full package. Have some patience. That's hilarious. Yeah. So Woody, Montana right now. I was flying weird there. That was weird. Got no... There we go. Murky planet. It's going to be good. We're going. Pulse warp mod. That's to be the next one, too, that needs to be fixed. Because 45 seconds to get to a planet. So yeah, he just put out a Exocraft Super mod. I put it on and it didn't work, and then I took it out and put it in by itself, and it still didn't work. I might be something that's on my end too. I don't know. Well, I usually don't mess it up on the first. I don't know. It could be something wrong. I'm waiting for some people over there on the Red Moss channel to say something about it. I don't want to be the first one to be like, it's not working. Yeah, members and stuff like that, or if anybody wants to donate or anything like that, I wouldn't even like, maybe even like, I don't know. Gosh. Stream keys, you know, like Steam keys for the game, giving the game away. I mean, that would be cool. Contributions from donations and things like that to give to new players. Steam keys, and inviting people over to do that. I don't know, something like that. I always like to give back. Anything that comes off of this should be, you know, like it's a co-op channel, you know? Give it back. Pay it forward. That'd be my that'd be my thing here, I guess. Look at this planet. It is absolutely gorgeous. This green and pink is just... I might even put a base down here. I'm loving this color palette. Look at that weird pinkish gray and the blue sky too. It's evil looking. That looks gorgeous. Excellent, dude. It's got some fungal stuff on it too. Look at that tree. Wicked. Absolutely wicked. See, I can see him now. YouTube is giving me that warning crap again. Something about my bit rate. I got its bit rate. Yeah, they all need to be, yeah. Most of them are not working, unless it's something like very specific and singled out. Like, I know some of the capital ship mods were working, so if you want the Harrower and things like that, those are working. Some Brit-free mods are working, so your custom ships. But other than that, it's probably broken. Red Moss is putting a few out right now. But right now, I've got the Woody, Montana stack, and it's rocking. The link is in the description, and I might even I linked it in the comment section right there too. And let me tell you right now, this is definitely by far one of my favorite stacks right here. Yeah. There you go. I just linked it for you over there on the side there. It's three of them. It's better planet generation, alien terrain, and better terrain. Just throw them all on, and you're gonna have a great time. I've been using this mod for ever since it came out the first time, and I think I've been to, let's just say, 150 different planets with this mod on, and I don't get the same experience. Nor have I. Like, I've just got this crazy pink and green with swamp and fungal combination here. Yeah. Can't beat it, man. Yeah. Simple too, and it runs really well. A little taxation over there. I mean, I'm definitely not, I'm not slinging like you guys now, man. I'm gonna have to get, we're gonna have to shift everything no more. The main reason why I buy these things, a good PC, is for my audio and video editing and stuff like that. And right now, I'm not at a bottleneck or anything. And then I've got one at work that's pretty beastly too. But for everything else that I do, besides No Man's Sky, my system is a beast for it. It's just No Man's Sky won't utilize SLI. I got that one card just sitting there just hanging out doing nothing. Well, it's lending me over its VRAM, so at least I got that. An upgrade might be here soon. I can't justify it just for playing a game, though. I'm not a gamer. But sometimes I dream about being one. Sometimes I dream. Man, this place is gorgeous, man. Look at this place. Hold up 1 second. Give me 30 seconds, guys. Falling on the floor. I'm breaking my house. Breaking everything, man. Just fell off, man. Just fell right off, huh? Just fucking fell right off. She looks ghetto back there. Hold up a second. Okay. I think I'm alright now, man. Jeez. Gee whiz. Yeah, Bob, I'm reading your comment over there. You have a great system, work system. Yeah, you know what? It was the same time too, man. Listen, I got this one for editing 4K drone videos on the fly. We needed it at the time. My boss actually got it for me. All right, spent $3,500 on this laptop, custom, ProStar, 8700K, Z390 board, motherboard. It's not a normal laptop. It's not got some little thin thing. I mean, the thing's like 11.2 pounds, almost 12 pounds. You know, it's a little beast. But yeah, that was the whole sole purpose of it. But No Man's Sky came out. It just came out, and I was like looking at it and kind of envious of it. I played it on the Xbox a little bit, and you know, I liked it, but I just wasn't a really. No, I don't sit down at the Xbox a lot, or it's usually the kids are on there, or my wife is playing Halo or Call of Duty. So, yeah, it was like just a perfect timing and just a chance that this No Man's Sky had just came out. I just got this PC. It went on sale too. It went on sale, and I was like, I think what's this, Pathfinders, right? The one right before next, right? Whatever that was. So no, the Pathfinders was first. Then there was something else, Foundations, and then next. I got it all backwards, but you know the era. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I was like, I got it, and holy shnikes, man. You want to talk about love? I've never fallen in love, man, with a game like this. I mean, there's been a lot of games, bro, and it's way personal for me, and I don't even care about the, whatever, like, how mad I get about anything, man. This game fulfilled a childhood dream for me, man. And I can be upset about all kinds of different things and how it was delivered and everything else, but I'm lucky and blessed to have taken this game into my own hands. But even if it was just an Xbox experience, maybe I still wouldn't be playing, but I would think about it a lot, and it would have fulfilled a void for me. And every once in a while, I'd still go back and visit it. Just modded makes it a little bit different here, but all it aside, man, that's what the game did for me. And yeah, man, I don't know if you can put a price on that. It's priceless. The rest of the stuff is frivolous arguments and passion about going forward. I'll sit on that one. I just hit the shit out in the garage too, so I got real profound when I got back. So I got some chips, I got something to drink, I put some food in the air fryer, torched one down in the fucking garage, and then came back and started spitting some profound things, huh? Profound stonerisms. Look at that train, bro. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Yeah, Bob, put the mods on and join in, man. We had, we got some strangers popping in. Bumley came in. He put the mods on, and we were running around. And I think that's kind of cool when you get a gang of us and like a little modding gang that can enjoy it. Man, and just Woody Montana. I'm like, listen, man, I love Red Moss, man. But I tell you what, even if he puts out his whole mod, I will always be bouncing back and forth because, man, this thing is extreme. Incoming storm. It's the incoming storm. How long have we been streaming there for? It's been most of the morning, isn't it? Where's the timer at over there? Oh, it's a long one. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Good conversation, good mods, no crashes, stability. And this is what we came here, folks. This is what we all got up for. Oh, it's my first day. It's my first day. I'll figure out the button here at one point in time. Says police. My living frigate? Man, I think I've had No, hold on. Didn't we have living frigates? I mean, yeah, I've had a whole gang of them. I actually had to turn them off. I had 30 of them for my capital. I had to turn them off because it was making the game crash. Was there something to do about that in the updates? Let me call that sucker in. I know I at least got one. I don't know which save I'm on. Too close. Yeah, but I used to have them when I summoned it in. I would have like whatever your max slot is 30. I think it's 30 of them, 29, whatever it is. Yeah, I called that sucker in and it kept crashing. Oh, there's like a it's a capital, right? It's not. Hold on, you said freighter or frigate? Frigate. I guess not, man. So I've got a frigate right here. Here this thing is. You're not talking about that little reward from the last one. I'm taking it. So are we talking freighter? Because I got this little ugly little thing. Unless they change some stuff. His animation looks a lot different from the last time I looked at it. But I don't see anywhere to land on it. So you're talking about something different, man. Living. All right. So something I just gotta go find it, right? It's gonna pop in for me, isn't it? Start traveling around, causing some ruckus. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I guess I could probably, since the game is running good now. I could probably go get the yeah, and that's the thing about it, man. It's almost like you got to go watch the smart content creators, you know, like your Steves and your Beeblebums and your Jasons, because they know what's going on, man. I don't even want to really know. And then patch notes too, because I go over to the website, and man, I swear the website will be the last place I get the information from, Bob. But I'm taking that it's going to be something that I buy, right? Oh, it's something that you kind of encounter then? Dream aerial. Well then. Let's go find some stuff. Deep space lure? Sure. We'll put one of those in too. I don't know. I'm looking for that thing that you're talking about too. So, let me see it again. Dream aerial. All right. Well, yeah. No, I haven't. Obviously, I haven't, but I will. I'll probably have a whole fleet of them here in about 20 minutes, Bob. Not the traditional way, but I'll probably have them in about 20 minutes, man. You already piqued my interest, and I already want to be the first one that has 30 of them. I know I won't be the first one that has 30 of them, but I'll have 30 of them. Yeah, I'm sure it's in there. I seen the update for the editor, and I was about to do a video, and I was wondering what was actually in there. Like I say, I like to wait for all the patches and everything to get kind of stable before I put a link to something that may or may not change. You know. Well, that's cool. Feeding something is always nice, you know? That's always I think they look really great, and I do like it, so... I like them. They're the kind of ugly and organic that I really respect. The artwork is great on them. And everybody really wanted that space whale thing. Very smart of them. I mean, I wish they had done it a long time ago, but man, you know, better late than never, right? Is what I'd say. Yeah, I'd imagine so. So. Okay. So there's something for me to look for there too. I mean, I knew there was going to be some gems that I was going to find later on. I don't like to rush anything, you know. You know, I think as some of us older players, we can sit down and just kind of like watch the rest of the young bulls run down there. This was stupid stuff my dad said one time, man. So there's two bulls sitting on top of the hill, and the old bull was chilling there with the younger bull. The younger bull looks up at the old bull, and he tells the old bull he's going to run down there, and he's going to court that cow. That, whatever you say. And then the old bull looks over at the young bull, and he goes, I'm going to walk down there, and I'm going to court them all. Oh, gosh. That's funny. I find that to be funny, folks. Anyway, I got patience. That's what I'm saying. We'll see. Let's go see. I want to go see that here. Maybe it's been patched too. We can check that out right now too. Sorry about the hum of the AC in the background, man. It's annoying. I know. I thought maybe I could put on a filter sweep over here and actually counteract that hum frequency. I could do that, but it's not happening now. It's only a problem for a few. See, there's already a newer one out. We can see there's already a newer one out. Let's No Man's Sky goat fungus. Never does it right. Never does it right. It knows. I visit this site all the time. You think you could like, oh, you know, it knows anything else that it'll predict for me. Okay, so we can all do this at the same time, guys. Let's snag this up here. What date is that? 2 days ago. I don't know. I don't know. It always throws up that window there first. We're going to take that down. We're going to go close the old one out. Let's go back into here. Let's go grab all this stuff here. You're going to grab all this crap. We're going to slide it on over here. It's going to unpack, say, yes, let's replace those all. Let's get that all out of the way. We're going to open it up. While we're in the game, we're not going to do any changing or anything, but we're going to look at some things. See what's in here. Let's pick the slot that I'm in now. Well, I was in creative, so we'd be messing with a normal slot, which would be fine. We could change it and not have a problem. Freight or frigates. I've got the Normandy. There's a deep space. So is that what we're doing? Is that a deep space? Let's change that then. So it looks like we do have something there. Normandy's deep space. Let's change these to some deep space. Deep space. I can't see the stream over there yet. I got the screens all off, my man. So let me put the deep spaces on there and go back. We'll save that. So that's in our normal, right? We were in normal. And then where are we at in the game? Let me get you back on over there. I can't see anything. Oh, we are still going, huh? Oh, I thought I lost everything. All right, there we go. I got the screen. Still going, huh? I thought I lost the stream because I exited out of the. I thought you had to keep that stupid thingy up there. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal with me, and I'll run and get it and mess with it. Well, let's see here. I hate getting into something like that, like right during a live thing. I just want to chill and enjoy the Woody Montana mod. I'll mess around with this stuff, but I'm gonna pop over to the mode select and just see. I mean, we put that deep space in there, and I see you over there telling me that it was that last one living at the bottom. Start up in voice and Discord. Oh, I don't do that Discord stuff, man. I'll mess with it later. I mean, this was my I've messed with it enough during a live thing. Thank you, Bob. I'm sure you'll explain it. I'm sure I'll get it too, man. I'm already down rabbit holes here. I mean, look at me. We're lucky I'm following this far. Hey, it's my first day. It's my day off too. It's my first day and I asked for the day off. Alright, so we got the haddocks here. This thing is crazy too, man. Jesus, haddocks is crazy. Alright, we're poor. We don't have anything. Okay. We've been in this situation before, my friends. You actually got to play the game. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to go over there and see. So you said the living. I'm sure it'll get. I wanted to do a whole video on that, and that'll be a whole nother thing that I do separately on its side. I'll entertain this small little bit here really quick and see what happens. I mean, I added something, man, but from what what it's looking like, it might have not been the right thing. Look how old school I am. I do things all differently. I'm far away. Everybody yells at me when I'm doing it that way. Like, man, I've been playing this thing since the menus changed 3 times.
And look the way he does that. That's crazy.
I know everybody's like, go to the bottom or whatever. I don't know. You can see me building. Hey, speaking of building, man, I don't have any parts in my freighter. Yeah, luckily it's always there, and if you got that beam like I got, I'll bullseye anything. I can just spin that thing around, and I'm probably gonna get what I need. That thing is badass. Come on, man. Let's try to call this in. That's not what I'm doing. It's my first day. Alright, it's the Dreadnought. Let's see what pops in here. So Deep Space. Oh, you're trying to tell me, you were trying to tell me it was the living ones. Deep Space was this baloney that I added in there. one. That's what you were trying to tell me, right? Is that what you're saying? You said it's the last one? I might jump out just to do it, man. I don't know. What's going on? Harry Weeks. Harry Weeks, man. I don't think I've ever seen you in this stream before, man. What's going on, my friend? Yeah, we're just, I'm hanging out, man. I'm hanging out with Bob. We were hanging out with Bumley earlier. We got some, long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm stupid. That's funny. Okay, I thought we were... I still think I want to, though. I want an experiment. This is only going to take a second. Now that we got this under control, let's go check this out really quickly. And we've got that one updated. We're going to just jump in here. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can. Da-da-da-da-da. Maybe I can just clone one and then duplicate it the old-fashioned way. So there's my deep spaces down there. So it's the Normandy, the living one, all the way at the bottom, he says. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete one. Yeah, let's delete that one. Now, let's take this living one here and let's copy that. File name. It doesn't need to be like that, no. So yeah, so now I delete all of them, right? Can I just hit the delete button? Okay, so now we're gonna do this here. Yeah, we're gonna do this right, guys. Okay, so where's my import function? So I can just copy that? There we go. Well, we should have... Hold up a second. I mean, we can't have some doo-doo in there. Let's fix this right. You guys are... Bob, are you yelling at me yet over there? Bob wasn't yelling at me yet. I can't change the class? I could care less. Anyway, let's give him some attributes then, yeah? Alright, okay, so let's go ahead and copy those guys. That looks fun. May not show up in game. He's giving the disclaimer over there. Not responsible for. Dude, Cocoa Belly Bob, you're so funny, man. May not show up in game. May cause crashes, anal itching, and you should do like a whole disclaimer. I found it funny anyway. Hey, no venture, no gain. This is where I like to test things. I had them filled up with the living ship too, that the Leviathan, and well, that was crashing, and that's why I took it all the way back to just having one. There we go. We pushed through that. Sometimes that lock screen gets you. I could stare at this for a while sometimes, man, you know? Sometimes I get stuck, like with some of those mods, you put them on, and this thing just keeps going forever. And you just find yourself, I mean, I've been sitting here for 15 minutes staring at names go by. Man, we're about to find out, Bob. We are about to find out, Bob. About to find out that we don't have any launch fuel. Where's it at? Right over here? I think I've done this before. Deja vu, right? The same exact thing. Oh, except for they get. Do you see that, man? Vicious. What are the odds? That's funny. Funny. What kind of base we have over here? Nautilus. That's cool. Let's fly over there. I need to fix this one. It's got the stuff hanging off of it, man. This is in the so Cookabilly Bob. In the added extra parts, where I told you to add them into the blender, there's going to be added mesh, add mathematic function, and inside of that you're going to have all this geometry. I think we've kind of covered. We made a torus that one time, but this, this is going to be the Nautilus. We should do that, man. We should do this like on the next video. Like, why I'm going to fix this one up. I should redo this one here so you can see it. Well, obviously it's going to be up there, but this is a cool planet that has the veiny things. We were just talking about that too, but there it is. It's kind of cool that it's hanging out in the middle of nowhere too. I can respect that. You can't even get out to look at it right. You just got to fly around it, man. Yeah, that's the Nautilus. Look at that. Look at that Fibonacci geometry in there. Not that I created it, but it's really cool to see it in game. And put your VR stuff on and go trip out on that. Alright, we're going to come up here and call in right above us here. Too close to the planet. Gosh, I always do that. Give me my menu. These things? Do I got the right thing here? I mean, they look weird. I'm gonna go check it out. There we go. Yeah, I was wondering too. I was like, this ain't it. This doesn't seem like it was it. I mean, it's got the place marker, but the game ain't ready for it yet. It's not unlocked there. Yeah. We will go back into the creative then, because I'm just want to chill. Three-hour stream. Beat my last one. I still get some warnings here. I got my bitrate stuff going on. You get into more of the afternoons here now. Where's my sound go? There we go. Now there we go. We're just gonna look at that for a moment. Yeah, I mean, no venture, no game. I figured when they popped in, I was like, that doesn't look normal. I was kind of questioning it, and I was looking over to look at you. I was like, is there gonna be like something living inside of it or something? Or you know, it's my first day. And who knows, man, there might even be, you know, with this much time in between plays, might even be another patch out already. Goodness, man, everybody's hounding, sorry, I'm just responding to some stuff here, man. Actually, I'm getting hungry too. And then Red Moss is talking about some mods that aren't working right and not compatible, so he's changing some stuff up too. So he's realizing there is some issues, and I don't need to say anything. I already know that he knows. Yeah, I don't know if I updated today, so it might be there might even be an update out there now. I think I'm gonna go have me some lunch, man, and then check out what's going on out there in life. But it's been a good stream, man. We've had a lot of good stuff. We did some venturing and some modding, some prodding, and some mixing and some matching, and good conversations with good people, as always. I've got some good supporters over here. And if you're watching, you haven't subscribed yet, and you're thinking you're on the fence or anything like that, I will be demonetizing the channel. We'll be taking the ads off the channel as soon as we get there. As soon as I get that, I got all the requirements except for the 1,000 subscribers. So, and with the numbers the way they're going now, it'll be before the end of the year. But I think we can make it faster if I start plugging it in there. Please like and subscribe so we can get rid of the ads, folks. So we can stick it to the man and say, not on my channel, YouTube. Not on my channel, YouTube. Anyway, yeah, guys. Like I always say, man, I love you guys, man. That thing, I love that thing too. That thing is cute. Yeah, YouTube, Bob, Bumley, Harry Weeks. We had somebody else in here too over there. DXD 3D came in here. I got to go check you out too. I got some work for you, some models and stuff. Tiger Boss was in here too, man. Hello, all the good friends, man. So thanks for hanging out, and call somebody up and tell them you love them, man. Get outside. It's a beautiful day. Maybe not where you live, but it's always a beautiful day. You're breathing air. You're feeling fine. And with that, my friends, I'll see you on the next video.